This is me at my absolute heaviest, 235 pounds. And at the time, there was a lot of things that I was doing that were contributing to me not losing weight that I just didn't realize. I was working out at this time, but my diet was just absolutely trash. I was inconsistent, and I just wish someone could talk to this girl right here and let her know all the things that I know now. This is me now, literally probably one of the healthiest times of my life that I've ever been, 185 pounds and still dropping. Honestly, I've reached my goal weight. I've lost 50 pounds, and there's some things that I've learned along the way. So in this video, I'm going to discuss uncomfortable truths that are probably the reason why you are not losing weight. Let's get into it. Uncomfortable truth number one. After I say this, some of y'all are going to be in your feelings and be mad, but honestly, I'm here to help, so I'm going to say it regardless. You won't give up alcohol. Now, hear me out. I am in my early 30s now, and my lifestyle has definitely changed. When I was drinking alcohol, it just wasn't helping me at all. There is literally no nutritional value in alcohol. Usually drinks are very high in sugar. Sugar turns into fat, and it's literally just not contributing to your success. I get it. Some people want to decompress. You do an occasional alcohol here and there, but I challenge you, if you do drink like on the weekends, say every weekend you're going out and you're drinking, don't drink for 2 weeks. Test it out. Just test it out, right? 2 weeks. Don't have any alcohol and see how your body feels. See how you're adjusting, because when I stopped drinking, I haven't had alcohol since October of last year. It has literally helped significantly with my weight loss. One of the worst things you can do is drink your calories, and that's what alcohol is. It's literally you drinking your calories. I was a person all the time where I would work out, I was in the gym, but then the weekend would come, I want to decompress from whatever was stressing me out throughout the week. So I would go out and I would have some drinks, okay? One drink turned to 2 drinks, sometimes 2 drinks turned to 3 drinks. And it just literally wasn't helping me at all with what I wanted. I say I wanted to be healthy. I say I wanted abs. I say I wanted a flat stomach, but I was drinking every weekend. I just encourage you to try it out. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was drinking, I literally would just get the worst hangovers ever. Like, it got to the point, you guys, where I couldn't even drink wine without having a really bad headache. Uncomfortable truth number 2 is you won't give up fast food. Let's talk about it, okay? Honestly, when I stopped eating fast food, my body changed. It's cause and effect, okay? Constitute as fast food is like drive-through. Do I still go out to restaurants? Yes. I'm not, I'm human. But I haven't gone through an actual drive-through since last year. Now, I know that sounds very challenging, but I promise you it's definitely possible. I cook a lot of my meals at home, and if I do want something that's not just at home, I'll go to a restaurant and sit down and eat. But fast food is literally the enemy. I had this mentality, when I was overweight, that I would work really hard throughout the week, or even especially on paydays. First thing I did when I got paid, when I was coming home from work, is I would stop by fast food, because it was comforting, right? I was like, man, I had a really long week. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm just going to drive through and get something real quick. And it literally just wasn't contributing to any of my successes. And I think when I started taking my weight loss journey seriously, I realized how often I eat fast food. I was eating fast food 2 to 3 times a week. And that adds up. And let's not, in this economy, when I was, looking at my bank statements and trying to figure out where all my money was going, I was looking and I was like, wow, I eat out a lot. And let's not forget Uber Eats. Uber Eats also can be, or DoorDash, whatever your kryptonite is, okay? All that could be a form of fast food too, depending on what you're ordering. So don't just think oh, Alyssa, I didn't go through a drive-through. If you didn't go through a drive-through, but you called Uber Eats to send you Taco Bell, that's still fast food. Once I gave up fast food, my body definitely started changing, because it's just, I get it, you guys, it's comfortable, it's convenient, oftentimes it's cheap, but it's killing us. It really is. And I think that if you can try your best to make your meals at home, or have snacks. Because I know for me, like, I get very hungry, especially if you're coming home from work or something like that, or in the morning going to work. So what I would do is I kept like protein bars on me, or I would drink a protein shake in the morning, like things like that to help curb my appetite. Because there's nothing worse than being literally, you feel like you're starving and you're like, okay, I'm hungry, let me just grab some fast food. Fast food was a huge contributor to me being overweight. Look, I get it. I'm not saying you can never have fast food again, but I haven't had drive-through since last year in October. Do I get cravings sometimes? Absolutely. There are certain fast foods that I miss. Like, I haven't had Chick-fil-A. I love me some Chick-fil-A. I actually used to work for them back in the day as a marketing director, and I'm just like, man, spicy deluxe sounds amazing right now. Large fry, no salt. But I want to be healthy more than I want fast food. Nothing beneficial in it. It's literally meant to harm our bodies and make us feel like crap. And honestly, you start craving it. That's the thing about fast food. It's literally like a drug, because they know it has all this processed stuff in it. It's high in fat, it's high in salt, and you literally crave it. And you need to cleanse that stuff out your body. Cleanse it out. Uncomfortable truth number 3 is you lack discipline. Now, hear me out. Don't feel personally attacked when I tell you this, but we're family at this point. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You lack discipline. And I lacked discipline too. When I was early on in my weight loss journey, I had no discipline in my life at all, which was a huge reason why I was struggling in all areas of my life because of lack of discipline. What I did was slowly but surely, I started developing discipline. What that looked like, the very first thing, was establishing a routine. That's what I did. I started to establish a routine in my life, and it helped me get on the program and be more disciplined. For myself, okay? But when I was overweight, when I was over 235 pounds, I didn't have any type of routine or structure in my life. It was very fickle. It was ups and downs and all that. And I didn't lack the discipline to say no to things. I didn't say no to certain foods. I didn't say no to letting my emotions control whether I worked out or not. There's a lot of things I just didn't say no to. And it transcended to other areas in my life. Developing discipline has been an absolute game changer. Like, I have the discipline now to be good to my body, right? I have the discipline to move daily, some form of movement daily. Start small, achievable goals. And I think that 75 Hard really helped me with this, because there's a list of things I had to do every day, like a checklist. And that helped develop discipline too. So I would suggest for you, develop a checklist. Make it simple. Make 3 things that you have to physically check off every single day. Do that for 2 weeks. Just commit to it. 2 weeks, make a list of 3 things that you need to get done, and check it off every single day and get it done. And I promise you, you are going to see significant changes in your life within those 2 weeks. Uncomfortable truth number 4, and this one was very true for me, was I was overeating. There's no debating that. I definitely was overeating. And the thing about it is, I didn't even realize that I was overeating until I started tracking what I ate. The key for me losing weight was being in a calorie deficit. So in order for me to be in a deficit, I had to see, like, hey, what the heck am I eating on a daily basis? So I use Macro Factor, which is a paid app that you use, but I really loved it because you can scan your items and all that. There's free ones, Fitness Pal. Basically, I started scanning every single thing I ate. Everything. Like, first thing I woke up, if I had a protein bar, scanned it. If I had a protein shake, scanned it, or I would fill it in. And I did this for around like 5 months. But the first month that I did it, I was like, yo, I was eating sometimes up to 4,000 calories a day, not even realizing it. Like, I was like, oh, I only have 3 meals a day and 2 snacks. Those 3 meals a day, oftentimes they were fast food, or I would go in the morning and get Starbucks. I don't even drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I would get like those teas And then I would get like a blueberry muffin or a bagel or something like that. That stuff adds up. And that was like early in my day. I would have lunch. Usually I would order lunch at work, pipe fries, things like that. Then I would have dinner, and then I would have snack. And then I kind of wanted something sweet, so I would have another snack. Like it was absolutely insane. And I didn't know it until I started tracking it. Say all this to say is that you might be overeating as well. So my suggestion to you is get a tracker and calculate what you eat every single day. Do it for a week straight. And don't cheat. There's no honor in cheating either, okay? So just be honest. It's just you. You don't have to share it with anybody. Just be real with yourself. And I want you to input every single thing that you eat that day. I don't care if you got one snack and then you sat down, and then an hour later you went back for another snack. Input both of them and see what you're intaking, because I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to even realize what's going on with our bodies if we're not aware of what we're putting into it and actually how things are affecting us. So, and another thing is like a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm not even eating that much, but you have 4 cans of soda a day. There's calories in that they're adding up. So track your calories and see if you are actually overeating. Uncomfortable truth, you're stressed out. And you're like, Alyssa, yeah, I'm stressed out. We're all stressed out. Most people are stressed out. I hear you. Like, I'm definitely in a season in my life right now where I'm pretty stressed out. But hear me out on this. Being stressed out sometimes will put your body in like a defense mode. Like you're literally just trying to survive. You're like, I'm dealing with so much right now. I can't even focus on trying to be healthy and work out. Like I'm super stressed, bills to pay, family issues, all that. I get it. If you can do certain little things to make yourself a little bit less stressed. And what helped me was, like I said, having discipline. So I set things out the night before, because a huge stress for me would be waking up early in the morning, having to go to work and running late. Running late is very stressful. It just puts your body in this like flight response, already agitated. It's like the worst way to start your day, right? So what I did is I was preemptive and I would plan things the night before. So I had a discipline, I had a schedule, I had a routine in check. So I would take my clothes out the night before. Making checklists really helped me not be so stressed, because a lot of times I was just panicking over so many things, and I was just like, I have so much to do, but I wasn't writing anything down. It was kind of like all in my mind. So once I started making checklists, I feel like I literally got to take all the fuzziness that was in my mind, put it on a phone or my paper, and I just became more clear. And I didn't always get everything on my checklist done, but having a checklist really made me less stressed, because I was like, okay, this is what I have to accomplish. I have it here, and I will go down each task as much as I can and check it off. And it just gave me a sense of accomplishment. Also, trying to control your environment. I know me being stressed out sometimes will reflect in my home, right? So if I was stressed, the home looks stressed. And sometimes simple thing like cleaning your space can literally declutter your mind and make you a little bit less stressed. So I get it. I know that we all have things in our lives that are very stressful, and we have different levels of this. But if you can, look at the areas in your life that are causing you stress and see if there's anything that can be delegated to someone else, or if there's anything you can make a checklist off. And think about, like, is this a permit? Is this a thing right now that I have to address, or is this something that can be addressed later down the line? That's why I say checklists come in. So just assess where the stresses are coming. And this might be a message from the universe. Like, if something's stressing you out, you might need to look at that and try to get rid of it if you can. Thank you so much for watching. And I just want to say that I know that facing these uncomfortable truths is not easy. Okay, I'm not sitting up here saying that this is going to be easy, that you can just do this and the weight is automatically just going to drop off in 2 weeks. No, it's a lifestyle. That's what I preach all the time. It's a lifestyle. But I guarantee you that implementing some of these things, hopefully all of them, but if you just start slowly, you are going to see changes. And listen to me, this woman right here, okay, I wasn't doing any of these things when I was this weight, and I wasn't happy, right? And I decided to make a change, and life's not perfect now. Like, I didn't lose 50 pounds and all of a sudden everything's perfect. No, but I am so proud of this woman here, the woman who's lost 50 pounds and who has just had so much confidence and has just seen what happens when I commit to something. And there is nothing more powerful than doing what you say that you're going to do. Okay? And so I just want to encourage you. It's not going to be easy, but it will be fulfilling and you will feel better. Start slow. This isn't going to happen overnight, but if you are ready to make a change and you want to feel better in your body, like this is our only body that we have, right? It's ours. So take care of it and do what you can with it. And I'm here to encourage you and support you, and you got this, okay? You got it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.